All right. So Phish returns tonight after a night off, and maybe some people saw these three songs opening the second set and were not real thrilled. But you just kind of got to let it play out. I'll be the first to tell you those are not three of my favorite songs. They're probably not even my top 75 songs. That Leaves isn't bad, and I gotta say this sucker's growing on me somehow. It was the return song when they came back from the pandemic. So it's got a little special place for us. But overall, it's like, okay, that probably isn't great, is what you would think if you just saw it and you didn't actually listen. But we'll, more on that a little later. We'll get to that later. And by later, I mean like 2.5 minutes from now. So we got the curtain opening up. All right, look at this right here. In the curtain, we'll take that as an opener. All right, it was played like, oh, and I also should mention, the other night I thought that Golgi was just total garbage. I re-listened to it, and, while it still wasn't great, there was plenty of problems there. But it was better than I thought. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what happened on that first listen. I thought it was like so bad. Like we're talking Coventry Glide bad. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. So, and certainly not the case tonight with the curtain opener. All right, and no with. No with. So then we get Santos right here, and I gotta say, I cannot believe I'm gonna say this, but I did enjoy it. I was like, all right, man, let's get some arena rock going early. That's what I'm for. I'm ready to rock out. I got my ass handed to me today at work. I was ready to rock out by the time Santos came. And then Faulty playing. Another one. You just got to let it play out and listen, I suppose, because I'm not a big Faulty playing guy, but this was one of the highlights of the first set. The jam and that, really smooth. Maybe my favorite Faulty playing ever. I don't know. There's possibly better ones out there to your ears, but man, I thought this was excellent tonight. I can't believe it. So Santos and Faulty playing. On paper, I probably would have hated this show, I'll be honest. So if you haven't listened and you're just looking at the set list, man, I mean, if you're starting to love, who the hell would be, who the hell wouldn't love this? Oh, looky here, down here, I don't want to jump ahead, but Paige McConnell ending the set, telling everybody thank you, I'll be back, we'll be back. Didn't give us the stick around, unfortunately. We got a medium maze. It wasn't a 94 maze, it wasn't slow maze. Although the gin did kind of, in the jam and gin, the way it ended was a little slowy kind of space funk thing, perhaps foreshadowing a slow maze, but that was not the case. NICU was, we got our nice little rocker there. It's not really a rocker, but, nice little play song there, 1.0, if you will. And Roggae. Now, Roggae's one. I've been a little disappointed. I felt like Roggae was possibly a COVID long hauler. Before 17, 18, 19, 20, and all 20. They didn't play 20. All those years, Roggae was really, yeah, they did. They played in Mexico in 2020. Roggae was one of their better first set hits, I thought, man. Almost every time. Boom, it was a 10. And it struggled a little bit with the long haul symptoms, but Roggae really solid tonight, making a good comeback. And it's not the first good one we've gotten in this new era. And then Pebbles and Marbles dusted off. Pebbles and Marbles is going to need another run. Bathtub Gin, while we're getting a second Bathtub Gin, I do feel like the closing segment of the jam was probably my favorite. The slow space funk. Yeah, it was a really quality gin. It's not every night the gin doesn't get circled. At a certain point, I'm looking around the room. Probably, there it is. I was going to say, I know there's a whiteboard around here somewhere with gin circled. Right there it is. So then, like I said, we got the medium maze and then the Squirming Coil. Feels like Paige McConnell's Squirming Coil. He ended it out for us tonight on the NICU. Oh, NICU. Do you say NICU? I say NICU. I never needed you like this before. Oh, man. I can't believe it, man. It's kind of getting to me. I kind of like that song now. And they attempted a nice jam tonight. Now, it didn't particularly go anywhere. It wasn't necessarily great. Probably not going to listen back to it. But, hey, they've never tried to jam that one, I don't believe. Same thing with Leaves. Maybe they've teased a little jamming in Leaves. But unfortunately, neither one of them quite hit the mark. I like those jams that kind of build big eruption. They go places, man. These jams just kind of, I don't know, they tried. Not something they've jammed out a lot. And then Everything's Right, one of the newer songs that they do jam out quite a bit. Again, I don't know. If you're not into the Everything's Right, just hold tight. Whatever. I'd probably fast forward through that shit too if I wasn't listening live. But it usually does deliver. They kind of finally gives way to Mango Song. I believe our first Mango Song. We must have got one back in the spring because I feel like maybe Mango Song is kind of starting to get put back into the as possible. Oh man, possibly irregular. Oh man, And then most events aren't planned. Definitely Paige McConnell's most events aren't planned. While it is late in the set, didn't get a chance to go too deep, it was still really good. You know, there's a part, once Trey kind of starts to feel and go in the song, it takes off. Chalk Dust Torture, kind of rocking through that. Julius again, boom, let's get through this. And then bam, Harry Hood is the encore. Instead of there, you know, I kind of like it. I kind of like the flip. Instead of Julius and Hood up here, you see? Good, I like that. And it was really good, strong Hood. Didn't need to rush it. So, Paige McDuck. I thought it was much better tonight. I was really excited that they were back. And, that's it. I got nothing else. Boom. You just got, guys, you just got to listen to the songs, you know. I get it. I've been there. My very first Phish video ever, I was kind of mocking myself and others that just judge shows based on a set list. But you got to stop doing that, you know, and quit fucking talking about song placement. I know I sometimes do it too, but Jesus Christ, that, I know what you're saying when you're like, yeah, it was a good show, but, you know, I just didn't like the song placement. You didn't like the show and you're scared to say it for some reason. I don't know why. Just say it, man. Be like, Bethel was a dud. Both of them. Hartford wasn't much better. It's okay. And if you loved it, that's cool too, man. I'm not saying my word's the word. Boom, boom, boom. You want some of this? My word ain't the word. Your word is your word.